Hi everyone, it's your girl Shanae. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys about something that I've been struggling with ever since I was a child, even until now as a young adult. I'm much better, but I still have days when it hit me and or experience a situation with someone being an introvert. So before give this video a thumbs up, press the like button, subscribe, and share this video to someone who is an introvert who is struggling with the same thing, so that it may help them and make a difference in their life. So okay, so these are some of the introvert like qualities that I've researched that I think aligns with me, and I'll explain how it's a struggle for me. Being shy, quiet, reserved, like being a small group. I stay in mostly. I don't always go out. So those are the qualities that I'm struggling with, basically. Being shy, quiet, and reserved, right? When I'm around new persons, or I am around persons who I know, not to say no to talk to, or hi and bye, no. I've seen you multiple times, we've seen each other but we don't speak. In those instances, the quietness come out, and the shyness. Back then, when during my childhood, when the introvertness was to a high level and I was really struggling really bad, usually when I am at school, at a youth club, or at church, and I'm around persons my age group, I just find it so difficult to engage and socialize. And what I usually would do is to just sit by myself and just isolate myself from others, because I don't feel like I fit in. I don't see where and how I could engage, and with that, persons is driven away by that, due to the fact that I usually isolate myself and just stay to myself and don't talk or anything of that sort. And when I was a teenager, a person came to me and told me that they didn't like me because I thought I was better than them. I'm standoffish, and that's why I don't talk to them. So because of that false assumption, they just automatically don't like me, and I've gotten all of that excuse before. Another time when I was in nursing school, somebody told me that I don't know what happened. I had a large money, and I went to a store to get the money into a smaller changes, and then a guy just said something to me, surprisingly, and he said that I don't talk to people. He's surprised how I spoke with the quietness and the shyness and the reservedness. Persons just think that I am standoffish because I'm not talkative or anything like that, when in truth and in fact, at times, if there's a group and they're discussing something, sometimes I just don't know what to say. I have I've struggled to come up with the words to talk, to engage and such. So it's not that I am standoffish or better than you, that I don't want to engage. Is that I just can't find the words to say. Another thing with the quietness that I remembered in my childhood, when I was in my neighborhood, I usually stay in. Only time I leave my house is when I'm going to the store, going to school, or if I have to deal with anything on the road. You have some persons in my neighborhood who knows me from I was a baby and growing up, right? So due to the fact that, again, I am quiet, I am not talkative or anything like that, and I just leave my house and go back into my house, they've shown facial expression, body language of disdain, and it's sometimes so confusing because back then I was like, I don't do anything to these persons, so they just don't like me for no reason. Yeah, I have a neighbor and me and him get along so good, and if he talk to somebody about me, like, you know that something good is going on for her and so and so, you see like a facial expression that, oh, she don't talk to anybody, I don't care about her, she's too selfish, so and so. I'm not selfish or anything like that. Person just don't like me, and I just don't, I really find it challenging back then, even now, because they don't try to have a conversation. It's not like they try to have a conversation with me, and then my response would be a standoffish way, or I give back the same stink face that they've given me. And then I would understand now and say that, oh, it's because they said something to me and I respond in a snobby way, that's why they don't like me. No, that's not that. They've never tried to have a conversation with me a day in their life. They just seen me, sees that I live here, yes, I leave my home, go to where I need to go to, and come right back to my home, and we don't talk, we never exchange words, no gossip or anything, but they just don't like me because I am quiet, I am not talkative. I have a sister who is talkative, she's more bold, she's an extrovert, everything, energy, everything, all of that. They will choose her over me, and that's the fact. And it's all because she's more talkative, she's more out there, she's more outgoing, she goes out more, I stays in and all of that. With the stay in situation now, a neighbor of mine who we get along good, he calls me an house rat. So in Jamaica, a house rat is basically, you know, you have a rat in the house that won't leave. It's like, it's a pet rat. The rat just lives there, right? So I got the label as a house rat. I don't always leave my house. I always stay in my room. I lock up in my room. I always do that. I don't see why I need to go on the road if it's not necessary. I don't party a lot. I do go out and I do go to parties sometimes, but with persons who I am comfortable with, who I am good with. I still have friends who accept me for who I am. Some of them are extrovert, but they get me, they understand me. They don't look at it as how other persons look and say, she's so quiet, so I don't want to be around her, we're not going to include her, she's not like that. I've said to her once how it is that she's okay with me and other persons are not, and she said, I guess she understands me. She take the time to understand me, because you do have extroverts who are out there who I guess are intrigued by us introverts, and they come to you and talk to you, and you know, I guess feel a vibe, get a vibe from you, and they realize that, you know, you're a cool person. I've experienced that before, and I guess with that friend, that extrovert and other extroverts friend that I have, that's how they get to like me and cool with me and okay with me and understand me and everything. I don't like crowds. Although I go to parties and big gatherings and such, I'll feel comfortable if I'm surrounded by persons who I'm comfortable with. So if I'm in a large gathering, if I have at least 2 or 1 person who I know, I'll feel comfortable and feel safe, and I don't have anxiety being a big crowd. So the spotlight is not, I don't like the spotlight. I don't like being on the spot, and I don't like the spotlight. I don't like to be the center of attention. I don't like it at all. I guess one-on-one with someone who you're comfortable with, you're good with, you're okay with, you know, your spouse, your parents, your good friends, yes, but otherwise from that, I don't like the center of attention at all. In nursing school, it kind of helps because, you know, you're going to have presentations, assignments, and all of that, and with the continuous presentation, continuously doing it throughout nursing school, it kind of helps to know how to handle the spotlight in a sense when all eyes are on you. Even when, you know, you're receiving an award or you're receiving something good or you're getting praise for something good, it's just kind of nerve-wracking to just be at the center of attention, you know. It's kind of nerve-wracking. The introverts would understand what I'm saying here. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Yeah. Sometimes, due to the fact that you're quiet, sometimes in certain situations, when you're in a group and you have to work together, or in a team situation, you may feel underappreciated because you're not talkative or anything, and you have ideas, but you're scared to share it, and sometimes you do share it but it gets swept under the rug. So your full potential sometimes is difficult to kind of show, because no one is going to believe in you. They're going to underestimate you, or sometimes persons may overlook you because you're quiet. They don't even see you. In situations like that, we just have to practice how to present ourselves when we're in a team situation at work or at school, because sometimes we can have this big idea that is a genius. It's a genius idea, but we keep it in and are afraid to share it, and that could be that big breakout. Meeting new people was a big issue for me, because back then I wasn't social. I wasn't very interactive, and it just gave me anxiety when I'm around new person, because I just don't know what to say. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to feel awkward. So I just, if there's a situation where I have to interact with others, persons who I don't know, sometimes I just pull away, pull apart, just hide. But how I overcome that is, if I'm in a small group or a bigger group with persons who I don't know, new persons who I know but not comfortable with like that to talk to or anything, it all depends on the topic. If it is that I can relate to the conversation, the topic, what's going on, right there I use that opportunity to add my 2 cents in, and there we have a good conversation, good interaction. So there is where you can chime in and get the interaction going. I've read where they say that introverts like to be alone. I don't like to be alone. If I'm alone, I'll start to overthink. That's one of the qualities that introverts have, like to, or inner thoughts, it will live here. Will live here, yes. So I'll overthink, and I don't want to overthink too much and then think the worst and then put myself in depression and in loneliness and all of that. No. So if you're struggling with that, call a favorite person, talk to them. And also with being an introvert, you keep things to yourself. Stuff are hurt, you're hurt about something, stuff that are burning you, stuff that are like it's heavy on your heart, something's bothering you, we keep it to ourselves. We don't want to share it to anybody. We need to talk. You know, as I said before, someone who, our favorite person, a spouse, brother, sister, pastor, counselor, mother, friend, we need to talk, because we're going to let it build up. It's going to build up, and the depression is going to come into play, and you don't want nothing more to happen with that. We can start off by being more talkative or expressive to, as I said, a favorite person. Being an introvert, sometimes I can attest to this, sometimes I wish I could be more of an extrovert, because they always seem so happy, so vibrant, so energized and all of that. But this is how God made you. God never made any mistake creating you and giving you your personality. Okay? Be the best you as you can. Practice and being the best you. Someone will appreciate you. An extrovert will appreciate you. Other persons are like you that are out there waiting to be good friends, best friends, everything. You have a purpose here. God made you like this for a purpose. Stay strong and own yourself. Own the person that you are, and enjoy life and everything. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helps somebody who's struggling being an introvert. It was a very touchy subject, touchy video that I keep inside of me. I was so hesitant to create this video because I don't like persons seeing me vulnerable, and that's another quality I would say of an introvert. We don't want to be vulnerable, seem weak or anything in front of someone, so we keep our emotions and everything to ourselves. But I know someone is out there who is having the same struggles and want empowerment and everything. So thank you guys for watching. Share this video to someone who is struggling with being an introvert, and stay tuned for my next video. I love you so much, family. Thanks for watching again. Like, comment and subscribe.